Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Lejeune here, and we back in with some more Marvel Rivals. Now in today's video, I'll be giving you guys some tips and tricks how to be efficient in the battlefield with Hulk, because let me tell you, he is a 4-star character for a reason, and a lot of people that play with him just don't know what they're doing. And I'm want to help you guys out because Hulk has such a bad rep in this game right now, so we got to change that. We got to. But before we get to the video, if I explain everything, if you guys are not, make guys subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well, so you guys be notified when I upload a video. And most importantly, is hit that like button. It's Lejeune here. Let's get into this tips and tricks for Hulk. Alright, so before we get into everything on how to play Hulk efficiently, I do have to state that all the tips I can give you, it can work and give you a head start, but it 100% depends on how you play as a character, and it comes to your IQ with the battlefield on the team comps that are in the game right now. Because honestly, anything can happen, and if you can adapt to the battlefield with Hulk, I'm telling you, you're going to be good. I promise. Now, Hulk has been on a low tier list for some people because for certain reasons, he is a 4-star for a reason, so he is difficult to play. If you just go into a match and just try to play him instantly, of course, you're going to automatically think he's trash, which I don't blame people. It is like when you get into it immediately, you're going to feel bad. But once you put in that time in practice, bruh, Hulk is a problem for real. So for the first thing that we're going to get into to how to play Hulk officially, we're going to talk about his incredible leap and doing his melee 24/7. These two things are the key important things to play Hulk. Those are like a necessity. So when it comes to the incredible leap, we all know how it works. It has no cooldown, and if you hold it, you can charge it, and you can also knock people out of the sky, which is very important because you can also knock enemies out of their ultimates while they're in the sky, and this takes a lot of aiming and consistency to actually knock this down completely. So the way it works is you just hold it down and jump. That's like the basics behind it. But when you're in the battlefield, this is how you're supposed to be doing it. Charge it up. You know, you're in your spawn, you're about to go to the battlefield with the whoop, you have it charged up, boom, go into the battlefield, spam your melee 24/7 while charging your incredible leap at the same time. Hold these two buttons at the same time every single time you're playing with Hulk. Now, if you're in the thing where you're just chilling waiting for the enemies to spawn, of course you don't have to do that. But if you're in the battlefield and you're about to go into the battlefield, spam these 24/7, never let go of it, and there's a reason why. So let's go over here. So if I jump over this enemy's head, I still got a hit on him. You see how I got a hit on him when I wasn't even in his area? I'm above his head and I'm doing it while jumping. Now if I were to not do this, if I try to do this like that, I got the hit. But if you spam it, you can possibly get 2 hits off depending on your aiming. Now I'm on controller, so I can't spin as fast when it comes to other people, when it comes to keyboard and mouse. But since I'm on controller and I have my sensitivity at a certain range when it comes to playing as Hulk, yeah, this is my sensitivity when it comes to Hulk. That's another important thing I forgot to put in as well. Your sensitivity does matter when it comes to playing with Hulk, so make sure you have that up on your controller, because if you don't, you're going to be moving around stiff and all that. So make sure you have your sensitivity up. But right there, that's why I stated that you have to spam your melee 24/7 with Hulk. So that's pretty much step 1 out the way. Spam these 24/7, never let it go. And when it comes to aiming it with your incredible leap, trying to knock enemies out the sky, you have to time it perfectly, because if you don't, you're going to miss it and it's going to be bad. So just right there, I timed it perfectly. I got that guy out the sky very easily, but it can be wonky sometimes. I'm not even going to sit up here and lie. It can be. So you have to make sure you time it perfectly and make sure you got the right angle as well. You have to time this perfectly, because if you misstep it and you don't hit that enemy, say for instance they're about to pop an ultimate, you pretty much just screwed everybody in the team and probably changed the whole tide of the battle. Because like the enemies that I know off the top of my head you can knock easily out the sky when it comes to them popping their ultimate is Storm and Star-Lord. It is so satisfying doing that, and you can do it for Scarlet Witch as well depending on where she's at. But it is so satisfying knocking people out of their ultimate, because just from that alone, from you doing that, you have completely saved your team from getting possibly wiped, which is such a satisfying feeling. So I 100% say practice these jumps, do the melee 24/7, and you're going to be stuck. You're going to be straight. Now we're going to get into what like your basic combo to do against once you're in the back line trying to get either the DPSs or the healers. So let's get into that. All right, so I'm about to show you guys how to officially attack with Hulk once you're in the back line. Now we're going to go over his regular form and Monster Hulk form as well. So of course, with the 3 abilities we do have, we got our shield, which can absorb damage, and we get to allies, which we know we got radioactive lockdown, which did receive a change where you can use your melee or your thunderclap to knock them out prematurely, which is very good for setting up the enemies to get focused by the whole team or Hulk. And we have our thunderclap, which is gamma burst. So the way it will work, if you want to be very basic with it, like very basic, like this is like step 1 of basic, go in, jump, melee, thunderclap, melee. Like that is super basic, super basic. Now if you want to advance it and do more with it, the way it would really go is you will have your jump ready, get ready, melee, bubble, melee, thunderclap, melee. That is how that would go. Now if you want to throw your radioactive lockdown into it, I'm about to show you how you do that. So make sure you get your charge jump ready, go in, melee, do this, melee, do this, and thunderclap, melee. That is pretty much how that could go. Like you can do it in any type of shape or form you would like, but make sure at the end of the day, make sure you do enough damage to get them low enough to where if you have some teammates with you, they can knock them down, or if you could do enough pressure, you can get them down as well. So that is like the basics of how to deal damage and be pressure enough with damage to the healers or the DPSs that are in the battlefield. Now I'm about to show you what to do once you in Monster Hulk form. So I'm going to do a very basic demonstration on what's going to happen if you hit DPSs or healers once you in Monster Hulk form. Boom, thunderclap. Bruh. You see how easy that was? Boom, thunderclap. You do so much damage once you in Monster Hulk form. There is no way you should not walk out with at least 1 KO once you're in Monster Hulk form. It does damage. So make sure once you're in the back line and you have Monster Hulk form ready, target the healers, DPSs immediately. I would say target the healers first, but depending on what the the whole team comp is, you could do the DPSs as well, but 100% go for the healers first. So the way it will go, once you're in the battlefields, you just spawned in, you got Monster Hulk form, you're ready to go. Make sure you have your charge jump ready. As I stated, this is the most important thing you have to have on Hulk. Make sure this is charged all the time. So you got it charged and ready to go. You're in the middle of the battlefield, you got it ready. You see the healers. You had that jump ready, pop Monster Hulk mid form, boom, go to work. Just go to work. Have that jump ready as well, because you never know what you need to do. So yeah, just have it ready, boom, thunderclap, just keep going. That's really it. Like, that's really it. That's how you go crazy with it. Now, I already did a video on how to do the infinite juggle with it. Now, this works efficiently on tanks. You can't do it on DPSs, but 9 times out of 10 they're going to be down already once you do the 2 melees and hit it with a thunderclap. Now of course they can be getting healed, so they probably won't just get KO'd immediately, but if you have that pressure, have that jump ready, and you're on them immediately like 24/7, they're not going to live. There's no way at all they're going to be living that at. So I will 100% say be 100% aggressive with this Monster Hulk form. Do not be passive with this, because you have it for a reason. It's very powerful for a reason. It's limited for a reason, because it's very powerful. So be 100% aggressive with it. Now you may be wondering why I don't use the slam. Now the main reason why I don't use the slam is because you see it takes time out of my Monster Hulk form. You see that, and even with me doing that, I still did not get the KO on Iron Fist. He's low health, which I can hit him with a thunderclap for sure, but it's way more efficient just doing 2 melees and thunderclap and just get him out like that. There's no point of popping that ultimate. It's so useless. Now if you were able to get an instant KO or a guaranteed KO with this, yeah, use it. Like, you never know, you get the healer out instantly without having to put in work. but it doesn't make sense since it doesn't do that. It gets them low for sure, but it's no point of popping it because you're wasting time of that Monster Hawk form when you could be doing so much things with it, doing thunderclaps, doing the infinite juggle. You could be doing so much more instead of just popping that ultimate. Hopefully in the future they do something to it, because it's just not good. It's really not. It's like there's no point of using it. Like if you're like destroying the other enemy team and you know guarantee you're going to win and you just use it, like it don't really matter because you're going to get the W anyway. But if you're in a game like that is like comp, or you know, if like the team is putting up a fight, do not use that move at all. Please don't use it. It's completely useless. But that is pretty much it, y'all. Like how to play Hulk efficiently when it comes to attacking. And I went over his incredible leap and his spamming the melee 24/7. So I pretty much went over everything, how to efficiently play Hulks when it comes to tips and tricks. At the end of the day, like I stated in the beginning of the video, it comes down to how you play and how much you've been playing as this character to know what to do and what not to do. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Hopefully this was helpful enough to get you guys in the right path to use Hulk, and hopefully, you know, we can get some more Hulk players in the field. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as I enjoyed making it. Before we head out, if you guys are not, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well, so you guys be notified when I upload the video, and most importantly, make sure you hit that like button. It's LeJune here. I'll see you guys later, and I'm gone. Peace.